Hello again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little stars, perfect for applique, decorations, garland, what have you. And yes, I've got two different sizes, this adorable little guy and his slightly bigger brother. All right, so very, very, very simple to make. Each of these is only 2 rounds, very similar in their construction. And for these, I used a 5mm size H crochet hook and a little bit of a weight of 3 yarn. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with the little guy first. Now, of course, you can use whatever yarn and hook size you want. I think that this particular project would really lend itself to a yarn with some metallic in it. And so after doing your slip knot, chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a slip stitch to the first chain to create a ring. You can, of course, do the magic ring method, although I prefer this one myself. Then chain up 1, and into this ring that we created, 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then, to finish up the first round, just do a slip stitch into that first single crochet that we did. There you go. That's the first round. Okay, so for the second round, very, very simple. Going to chain up 3. Then into the second chain, single crochet, and then into the next chain, half double. So yarn over, going in, pulling up a loop, and then pull through all 3. Then skipping a stitch. Now this is the stitch that we worked into, so skip a stitch into the next stitch, do a slip stitch, and that creates one of our little star points. So we need to do this 4 more times. So chain up 3 into the second chain, single crochet, and then half double into the next. Okay, then skip a stitch, slip stitch into the next, chain up 3, single crochet into the second chain, half double into the next, okay, I missed apply, but that's okay. I can do that again. My bad. Okay, so single into the second chain, half double into the third, skip a stitch, slip into the next, chain up 3, single crochet into the second, half double into the third, skip a stitch, slip into the next, and just one more. So chain up 3, single into the second chain, half double into the third, skip a stitch, and slip stitch into the next, and there you go. So you would cut your yarn, pull out your loop, and there you go. And then, of course, also you would cinch up your tail of yarn and sew that end in as well. There you go. We got a cute little star. All right, so now let's get to the bigger one. All right, so now for the bigger one. Similar, yet a little bit different. I'm going to start off again by doing our slip knot. And a chaining of 4 to create that ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch to the first chain to create that ring. Now this time, start off by chaining up 2. That's to give us the height. This does not count as our first double crochet. Into the ring that we created, we need 15 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Scooch those stitches. 13, 14, and 15. All right. And yes, I'm going to double count just to be sure. Now, like I said, this little chaining up of 2 does not count as our first double. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 15. Perfect. Okay, so then to finish up the first round, slip stitch into the top of that first actual double that we did. There we go. And then, of course, as per usual, you can take your tail, cinch it, sew in the end later. But that is the first round of the biggie. Okay. Okay, so for the next round, instead of chaining up 3, chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the second chain, single crochet into the next, half double into the next, double. There we are. Then, instead of skipping 1 stitch, we're going to skip 2 stitches. And slip stitch into that next stitch. And then we've got a point. Let's do that a bunch more. So, chain up 4, single crochet into the second chain, half double into the next, and then double into that next one. Skipping 2 stitches, slip stitch into the next one. And untangle your yarn as necessary. There we go. Okay. Chain up 4. Single crochet into the second chain. Half double into the next. And double into the next one. Skipping 2 stitches, slip into the next one. Chain up 4. Single into the second chain. Half double into the third chain. And double into the fourth. Skipping 2 stitches, slip into the next. There we are. Chain up 4. Single crochet into the second chain. Half double into the next. And double into the next. There we go. Last but not least, skip 2 stitches, slip stitch into the third. There we go. All right, and again, you would cut your tail, pull your loop up and through, sew in your ends, and voila. Little star and a big star. So adorable. All right, my dears, so that's going to conclude today's tutorial on how to make these adorable little stars. I hope that you liked today's video, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation, as always. And let me know what you're going to do with them, what sort of embellishments or decorations you're going to do with them. Always curious to know. And you know what to do until next time, right? I want you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.